So
No,
I
how?
need you, we're going to
Because I
end
have
your
questions
hearing,
for the judge?
Mr. Richard.
What are you trying to call it? Incompetent? Is that what you're trying to say I am?
Yes.
I don't understand. What am I meeting with a doctor for? Is there somebody willing to go on the stand and say that I actually committed a crime?
Well,
Who has a claim against me? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to settle the matter. I'm not arguing the facts.
That panel of peers lawsuit is about to proceed awfully intended for this male. He's nearly proceeding within his own demise, and do not worry people, I will be posting the second formal consultation as soon as I located it because it is even superior. But in this following formal consultation, we have obtained a very impolite offender who just will not cease speaking regarding his bail even though he already received one, went released, and immediately committed another wrongdoing. Permit me know what you people considered regarding the first formal consultation here. Let's proceed ahead and immerse into the following one.
Mr. Richard, are you able to activate your camera?
I can, but I'm moving stuff around at the same time, trying
Okay,
to
well, we can talk.
multitask.
Well, let's just go ahead. I don't know if you were listening in when we were talking about your case. As you know, we've been waiting for the doctors to talk with you to see whether or not you're able to go forward on this matter. And there is now a date set for your interview.
I don't understand. What am I meeting with a doctor for?
They need to ascertain whether you can understand the nature of the charges and whether you're able to assist your attorneys. It's a two-prong
Well,
test. So that's what we've been waiting for.
I understand the nature. I'm trying to figure out the cause. You guys never tell me.
Figure out what?
I understand the nature of this case. I'm trying to figure out the cause of this case. Like, what are we here for?
Well, you've been charged with the criminal offense of driving while your license is suspended in the third degree and operating a vehicle without the required ignition interlock device. Those are the charges.
I've never had a license for you to
So,
suspend.
sir,
I
please
don't know
stop
what that
talking about
means.
the facts of the case. This is your attorney.
Who?
This is Sean Parent, one of your attorneys, so please don't talk about the facts of the case.
Well, I'm not denying any of the facts. I'm just letting you know I'm letting you know what I understand is what I'm saying. She asked me if I understand, and I'm trying to answer the question. I'm letting her know what I understand, and I'm trying to figure out what's making me. What are you trying to call it? Incompetent? Is that what you're trying to say I am?
Yes, there's legal competency and it's two prongs, whether you can understand the nature of the charges and whether you're able to assist. So right now, there's a question about whether you are able to proceed, and that's why we're having the doctors talk to you. That's the current status.
Why can't I just ask the judge? Like, what?
Well,
Doesn't the judge know?
I am the judge, and I need those doctors to give me their opinion when they review your records and speak to you. And then we'll get a report back. So right now, you're
I never
finally
gave
being
my consent for
interviewed.
that. So I'm trying to get the answers from you. Like I'm in here talking to you.
And I'm telling you that you need to speak to these doctors on April 24th at 9 a.m.
And why do I need to talk to a doctor? I'm still not understanding. Like I'm trying to figure out why are we really?
Why exactly are we present? Is it because a crime was committed? Who is this person? These sovereign citizens act like non-player characters stuck on a loop, using the same script and predictable nonsense every single time. Honestly, it's as if they all took an identical, flawed YouTube law course and completely failed the final examination. This individual definitely needs a competency exam immediately. He probably needed it yesterday, if we're being honest. If someone genuinely cannot grasp that laws apply to everyone, even to Mr. I don't recognize your authority, then perhaps a little courtroom pop quiz is necessary. Fun fact, judges have repeatedly ruled that the entire sovereign citizen concept is nothing but pure fantasy, yet we're here again watching another one try to outsmart centuries of legal precedent armed only with vibes and entirely misplaced confidence. What action do we even take with people like this now? Should we simply place them all on an island and allow them to establish their own nation there? Let me know your thoughts.
Because you're charged with the crime, and I need to make sure that you are legally competent to proceed in this matter.
What is the name of the crime?
I told you it's driving while license suspended, third degree, and operating a vehicle without an ignition interlock device.
Is there any injured parties? Is there somebody willing to go on the stand and say that I actually committed a crime?
Well-
Who has a claim against me? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to settle the matter. I'm not arguing the facts.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to take care of this and give
And
you
we
guys what you
cannot
want to give.
proceed while your ability to understand the nature of the charges and to assist your attorney is at issue. We cannot proceed.
We're
So
wasting
we're
time
in this
because I could
status.
just ask you. That's what I'm
And I'm
saying.
telling you right now, so the next hearing will be hopefully with a report in hand. You will have had your interview on April 24th at 9 a.m. Mr. Parent, you know where he would be going for that?
I'm not sure if it's going to be at the Shoreline Courthouse or at our office in Kent, or possibly at the courthouse in Kent. Kind of depends on where he lives.
You have good contact with Mr. Richard?
Yeah, we have a good phone number for him.
Okay.
So we will be able to keep in touch with him.
Okay, so Mr. Richard, they're going to meet with you on the 24th. And
Hell,
would it take about a week or two, Mr. Parent?
are
Do you
they
think
gonna
you can report
come
back?
meet me somewhere or something? Like what are they about to do?
Let's have him return on May 6th.
Well, like I said, you don't have my consent.
Actually, May
to send
1.
me to
Let's
a
do May
doctor.
1.
So I don't know why you think I have to go see a doctor when I could just ask you all the questions that's stopping us from going forward. I told you I'm trying to settle the matter. I don't know what's going on.
Right. We keep trying to explain that to you, Mr. Richard. The reason is you're going to have to talk to these doctors and we'll get some additional information.
All right,
So
cool.
your
Okay,
next
well,
hearing will be
has there
on
been
May 1st.
has there been a guilty plea that has been put into record?
No, we can't do that because we have to determine whether or not you're able to proceed in this case.
So there is no plea that's been put in filed,
There's a plea of not guilty that's been entered.
and who put that in?
You had a first appearance and you are unable to plead guilty. So a not guilty plea has been entered on your behalf and we are waiting to have the doctors talk to you. And
How
this has
can
been going
somebody-
on for quite some time, Mr. Richard.
How can somebody put a plea in for me? That makes no sense. Doesn't the attorney have to do what I ask them to do, or they're acting in dishonor if
Well,
they don't do what I tell them to do?
All of this confusion that's going on right now is many examples of why we need this evaluation to take place. So
No,
I
how?
need you, we're going to
Because I
end
have
your
questions
hearing,
for the
Mr. Richard.
Richard is completely delusional, orbiting the earth with his refusal to activate his camera, treating this court session like an optional FaceTime call, which is absolutely insane in my opinion. The judge is being far too patient with him. While I understand letting him expose his own foolishness, at what point do we stop permitting grown adults to play legal make-believe? Court is not a game of peekaboo, it's a legal proceeding, and the judge has every right to demand he show his face and comply with fundamental courtroom procedures. Honestly, I wish she would just lose her patience, go full sir, this is not a debate club, or, even better, slap him with a contempt charge so he can discover that his I don't recognize your authority act holds about as much weight as a wet paper bag. Instead, however, we watch her tiptoe around him as if he's a fragile little snowflake who might melt if she raises her voice. Am I being too harsh here? Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and let's dive back in to see how this one wraps up.
I have questions for the judge, and you're just saying that I'm incompetent. Like, why can't I get the answers from you? Do you not know your own laws?
I cannot go forward until I get a report from the doctors.
And why is there a doctor that needs to be involved in this? This is what do you say, a traffic matter?
Okay, I'm going to conclude this hearing. I believe that we need a report from the doctors based upon your answers, and this has been going on for
I just
quite some
told you, like,
time.
I'm not denying any of the facts. So why do we need to see a doctor? Can I just pay for can I just settle the fines that you have in
there's
this case?
a
Can I
criminal
just do that
charge
and
with
get this over
jail.
with? Huh?
All right, so
What'd you say?
it's a criminal charge with jail. It's not just paying a fine, Mr. Richard. So we are going to set this over. May 1st will be the next date you come back to court. And I will
Well-
ask that you follow through and attend that evaluation on April 24th.
You just
And
told me
that
this was
Mr.
criminals,
Parent
right?
is going to make sure you know where you need to go.
But you just told me this was criminal, right? So why can't I just settle the fines?
Because criminal is not about fines, it's about jail time as well. So.
And why does somebody get jail time for something that they never had? I've never had a driver's license.
Mhm. Okay, so we are done with your case today, Mr. Richard. Thank you. We'll get that date out to you.
Well, you don't have my consent, so like I said, I don't know what you think I'm.
All right.
Despite this not unfolding as anticipated, I actually think he low-key prevailed in that specific round, not by achieving his objective, but by successfully refusing to activate his camera for the entire duration, and the judge surprisingly overlooked it. Isn't that a fundamental court rule, even though courts have consistently affirmed that judges can enforce proper courtroom conduct in virtual hearings, yet this man essentially appeared as a ghost defendant and was allowed to proceed. I'm keen to hear your thoughts on this hearing, but up next, we have a Florida judge who was absolutely not taking any chances, and that one swiftly escalates into a full-blown showdown that gets incredibly heated, so you will definitely want to stay tuned to see how the whole situation unfolds.
Mr. Chris, the allegation is that on or about March 29th, you assaulted Michael Kurth in Three Rivers. It's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. How do you plead to that charge?
Before I plead, I'd like to have it put on the record that they're, for the alleged actions, they're trying to charge me twice. They're trying to charge me with an assault and battery as well as violating a restraining order for the same actions.
Well, they can do that.
Why?
It's two different things.
But it's the same action. Isn't that double jeopardy?
No. Let's say you have a trespass order and you're not supposed to trespass on a piece of property, and you enter into the property and punch somebody. Well, they can charge you with trespassing and the assault. So I'm assuming you wish to plead not guilty to?
But that's violating two different laws. I supposedly violated with the same action. It wasn't two different things. They're trying to charge me with the same action for two different cases. That's not, I mean.
All right, well, if you want a lawyer, I'll get you one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, I didn't do anything anyways, but from what they said, that from the affidavit that they gave me, the action.
Who has the which judge has the restraining order?
Patterson. I have not arraignment. I mean, I guess it'd be a preliminary exam conference tomorrow morning with him. Because they're saying I violated the restraining order by assaulting him.
Okay, well, all right, we'll sort that out. Set attorney pretrial for July 12th, 2024. Mr. Christos, $1,175 worth of unpaid fines and costs. He has a controlled substance case from 2021 where he owes $175. He has a defective equipment case where he owes $125. He has a previous assault and battery, 221627, where he owes $275. He has disturbing the peace where he got the minimum fine of $125. He hasn't paid that. 222147. And he has a felony resisting and obstructing reduced to a misdemeanor attempted resisting and obstructing. He owes $475 and he hasn't paid anything on that. So why don't you please take Mr. Christ into custody?
Can we please talk about this?
Yeah, you go back into jail and
I have my vehicle outside and stuff though.
Yeah, okay, you go back here and I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Today?
Yeah, right now. You're going into lockup.
No, are you going to talk to me today?
Yeah. You keep getting charged with assault crimes and then you don't pay any of the fine. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay.
I simply had to include that last hearing. It was far too entertaining not to share, as the man came in completely ready for a fight, yelling about double jeopardy as if he'd just found a secret loophole in the legal system, when in reality he trespassed onto someone's property and punched them in the face. Seriously, sir, those are two distinct crimes, not a legal loophole that grants you a free pass. You truly can't invent this level of absurdity. This is exactly the kind of person who would fall for the sovereign citizen nonsense, in my opinion. Are you really so clueless about double jeopardy? He definitely should have brought an attorney before that hearing, but the sheer audacity of his shocked reaction when the judge informed him he was staying in jail because, oh I don't know, he hadn't paid a single fine was incredible. Watching these two court hearings, however, is making my head hurt. Let me know in the comments how many brain cells you lost because some of these arguments just defy basic logic. I'm also still curious about your opinion on the first hearing. That one was intense, and honestly, I wish the judge had been far stricter, because at some point you just have to shut down the nonsense instead of letting them waste everyone's time. Do you think she handled it well, or should she have dropped the hammer harder? That's going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, as I have plenty more court hearings and post daily, so stay tuned, and I truly love reading your comments. It honestly makes my day, so thank you to everyone who comments. I really do read every single one. I'll wrap it up here. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care everybody.